Valley Sports. Kevin, a lot of twists and turns in this one, whether it was the double-digit leads or all the injuries that you guys sustained. Where do you, you're shaking your head right now, where do you think you guys ultimately found that strength to be able to pull this out?
I mean, we just pushed through it. And, I mean, Orlando's – I know they're at the bottom of the standings, but they've been playing some good basketball, some free basketball. But, we withstood their run. Obviously, it was a lot when Evan went down. You never want to see that. Lowry as well, going knee to knee, going out. But, again, he came back in. He gave us life. Lowry did. And, we made plays when we needed to, got stops when we needed to, but it was not a pretty game, but sometimes you have to win ugly, and that's what happened tonight.
We heard that Dylan Windler got the JYD.
Yeah.
This is a guy that has spent most of his time with the Charge. For him to come in and give you guys what he did, the 9 rebounds, closing that game out. Can you speak to what that takes for him to be able to go in there and shine in that moment?
Yeah, it was huge for us, and Dylan's not lacking the confidence when he's out there. He's going to shoot the ball when he's open. He does a great job. Defensive rebounding, we needed that tonight. We needed every single one of his 9 rebounds. And he got some big ones when it mattered, and he knocked down free throws. So again, he earned the chain tonight, and he's somebody that's going to have to be big for us here these last several games.
Kelsey was the Athletic. Kevin, how important was this win? Just kind of with the last, losing the last 3, kind of with where you guys are at the point of the season. How important was this one?
Yeah, it's huge. Again, you have to win ugly, and right now every win counts as far as the standings go, but also just looking up there at the end of the night and just seeing our number in the win column. And I think that's big for us right now. What do we have, 7 games left? Do the math. So we'll take every win that we can get from here on out, but we're fighting for everything that we have. We have guys out, guys that hopefully get healthy at the right time, but we just want to be whole when that time comes.
You kind of touched on it, but how do you guys work through the emotions of when you do lose somebody like Evan, Lowry, or for a second, and just kind of push through that, because it can go obviously either way. So what did you guys have to do to be able to push through?
I mean, it was hard, and with Evan, it's sometimes hard to tell because he's so quiet, but I think he rolled it pretty good. But knowing him, just wanting to get back out there on the floor and doing all the right things. Hopefully, be back sooner rather than later. But to answer your question, just it takes the air out of the building, takes the air out of the team. But one thing that we do well is we stick together. Even in these past couple of weeks where it's been tough for us to find ourselves for in the entirety of games in 48 minutes, just getting back on the same page and getting over the hump against any team. But again, I know that they're have a 20-56 record, but they were just kind of playing free out there. And when that happens, any team can be dangerous like that on any given night.
Thank you.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland Knockout. Hey, guys.
What's up?
In any way, is it bittersweet to win and lose Evan at the same time?
Yeah, I mean, we always, I think it's a beautiful thing that we have 42 wins. Obviously, our goal is to have, much more than that. We felt like we could have, but it's a winning season, and I'm happy for JB. I'm happy for the organization. These guys fighting hard for that, and we still want to rack up as many as we can. But again, winning tonight in the fashion that we did, again, winning ugly, but losing Evan definitely, that hurts. Will he be out for a lengthy amount of time? I don't know. But again, having Evan and Doe and Dean Wade and Ricky and Colin and, J.A. There's so many guys that we've had to fight. I think the first time that actually you brought it up in Chicago, that was when I really realized we've had a lot of guys out, missed time. And we've had to fight through that. And I don't know if there's been another team that has gone through what we've gone to, Karras being out, Lowry being out, DG being out, whatever, whoever it may be. We've had guys step up and play well, but we're a type of team that, when we're whole, our strength of the team is the team. When we're whole, we're just much better. And so definitely is, it's gutted us to lose Evan, whether it be for, a game, 2 games, 3 games, whatever it may be. We just need to keep fighting and hope that he recovers quickly and can be back out there with us because he means so much to the team.
What does it say about the team's mentality, the team's culture, or whatever it may be, that in one of your bigger games this year, a game that you needed to have, it was Dylan Windler there at the end of the game in the final 5 minutes, a guy who has played more minutes in the G League than in the NBA, and he comes through for you when you guys need it most.
Yeah, he was a plus 15 when he was out there. 9 rebounds. He only shot 4 shots, but he was a guy that made the difference in the game. He did a lot of things that didn't necessarily show up in the stat sheet too. He just used his body, his long arms to make plays when we needed it. So when he was out there, he played just over 16 minutes, and I thought the entire time he just embodied kind of who we are as a team, and looked great.
Marlon Radmar, Akron Beacon Journal. I know you haven't seen it very much, but do you think the small ball will work?
Hey, small ball 5, I think I can. Yeah, I mean Lowry can play so many positions. I think that we can definitely make that work if we need to, and we can play fast. We can defensive rebound, get the ball down the floor, and space guys, have shooters, and just find a way to make it work. We're going to need other guys to step up and stay ready. I saw a bunch of guys either lifting or doing some extra cardio after the game that didn't play many minutes. But again, these last 7, we're just going to have to rack up as much as we can, get bodies healthy, and just let the chips fall.
Does it ever get old when you see a Darius 3 like that?
No, it'll never get old. No, but I was definitely happy for him, even on nights where he's playing 40 plus minutes, and I know we're relying on him a lot, and he's having to lead us, but I think it's from a high character individual like him, I think it's it's great to see him not only have success but fight through the adversity that we've had.
Last one, Dar. You're a writer, 92 Reader fan. You follow up on Darius that about 3 minutes to go, he hits that shot on the baseline and comes right back and hits the 3 to put you up 8, and Orlando calls that timeout. But it just seemed like that was the final momentum door swing you needed. Stars make the big plays when it counts most. And just as a guy that's been in the league as long as you have, what's it like seeing a young kid like that really kind of come together and make those big plays and big moments?
Yeah, it's great. And I mean, he's shown growth, and even on nights where he hadn't shot the ball necessarily too well, and that's few and far between for him, but just has the ultimate confidence that he can get to a spot where he needs to get, where he needs to be. And him and I put in a lot of work together, so I see it a lot firsthand that he has confidence and he puts the time in. So when the opportunity presents itself, he knows he just has to trust the work that he puts in, and more often than not, he's going to have a lot of success. And the beauty of it is he's only going to get better. He's still so young. He's only going to get better in his decision making and his ability to close out games. So we rely on him to do that, and I know that he's up for the challenge.
I know you said you feel like you guys should have more than just the 42 wins, but it is a benchmark win tonight. It's the first time, I think, since 97, 98 without LeBron. This team has now finished the season above 500. As somebody who played with LeBron in that golden era, now you're with these young kids. Just from your perspective, what does that mean to you when you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I wish is that, regardless, of the record, anything over 500 is a winning season, and I think there's, you got to celebrate the small wins throughout the year, or things can get monotonous and slow, if you will. But again, I'm happy for JB. I'm happy for the organization, and to finish my first one, I just wish that everybody was healthy and here to celebrate it with us. yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I wish, because we've just been such a close knit group, and a group that's fought together. It's tough to see anybody go down, but even the guys that have been out for a while, and even the guy like Ricky that's not here with us, recovering elsewhere. Just wish they could be here to celebrate with us, because they're a big part of what we do.
All right, thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you.